When I recently visited the Italian port town of Trieste for the first time, it wasn't only to have a ship visit of Mein Schiff 6. Nearby you also find Monfalcone and the Fincantieri shipyard. Here, the 9th ship in the Mein Schiff fleet is currently under construction, Mein Schiff Flow. A visit at a shipyard not only requires safety shoes, a helmet and a special vest. You also need quite a bit of imagination, especially at an early stage. Me and my group walked around with cables hanging down or lying on the floor, visible pipes and, so to say, naked walls and floors that was just waiting to be dressed and transformed into a holiday dream destination. You have to watch where you walk every second. And I hit my head more than one time, I can tell you. But still, I loved it. It's so exciting to get a behind-the-scenes look of how the Mein Schiff Flow comes to life. Mein Schiff Flow will be the second in the new ship class Intuition, and sister ship to Mein Schiff Relax that you also can find a video about here on SeaFunTV. The ship has 19 decks and a guest capacity of 3,984 guests. The Flow will be launched summer of 2026 and start with a summer in the Mediterranean with 9 to 11 day cruises from and back to Palma de Mallorca. In other words, a perfect climate and opportunity to enjoy the large outdoor areas on the ship. The highest deck is 19 and is called the Mistral deck. Here you will have the possibility to enjoy a sauna inside what looks like a huge wine barrel, as well as have a mindful workout session with a fantastic view on extra soft flooring. On deck 17 you find bar 17 and lots of loungers to relax on, all surrounding the 25-meter long main pool with a large roof partly covering one end. Agora on deck 16 is an area inspired by a Greek village square where guests can enjoy live music, take a dip in the infinity pool and get refreshments from the bar. TUI Cruises calls the Mein Schiff Flow a new feel-good ship. When designing the ship, the focus has been on creating open space with lots of light and areas for relaxation. And talking about design, I met someone from my part of the world on board that has responsibility for the execution of just that.
Yeah, so I'm based permanently here on site in Monfalcone at the Fincantieri shipyard. My main responsibility is to follow up the execution of the design and on the quality and the final delivery of Mein Schiff Flow.
The dream job for anyone who is into cruising and cruise ships, I think.
I'm in the perfect setting. Yeah, where you also have an impact on the final result, which is a very satisfying and interesting part of the job.
One example of an open space with lots of light is the new atrium on deck 3 to 5 with large windows that allows plenty of daylight to flood in. The design, the color scheme of the carpets and the furnishing will also reflect the sea. Many of the restaurants and bars has also got a prime location when it comes to sea views and daylight. The main dining room, Atlantique for example, at the aft of the ship on deck 4 and 5 has panoramic windows. Same with the French included restaurant Sur Mer Bistrot on deck 5 and the exclusive Captain's Bar at the bow on deck 16, where guests actually get the same view as the captain, even if the bridge is 2 decks below. Indoors, you'll also find lots of entertainment for cloudy days or dark nights. The theatre on deck 3, 4 and 5 will have the possibility to adapt depending on the show or program. For example, the chairs closest to the stage can be stored away so that the area can be used for dancing or yoga instead. Another lounge for dancing is the nightclub D4 that we also visited during the tour at the shipyard. The burlesque bar La Cage is something quite unique for Mein Schiff, and there will be one also at Mein Schiff Flow. Here you can experience burlesque performances, pole dancing and live music in an atmosphere that resembles the one of the golden 20s. We also walk through what will be the spa on board, as well as the sauna area. The entrance to visit the spa is also included in the premium inclusive concept that everyone has that cruises with Mein Schiff. When it comes to cabins, there is of course a wide choice from solo cabins to inside, outside, ones with balcony, family cabins and suites. We had a look at a balcony cabin, which is actually the most common one on board. For the new Intuition class, Mein Schiff has increased them to 85%. But what about sustainability and environmental issues? I took the opportunity to ask Wiebke Meyer, CEO for TUI Cruises, who was also there with me for the visit at the shipyard.
What I can say that the TUI Cruises customers, that they are interested. They are mainly Europeans. We have 90% of our customers are Germans. So there's an interest in knowing which kind of ships they board, what measures we have taken to make the cruises as sustainable as possible. And so from the very beginning, TUI Cruises had in the strategy to implement the latest technology, what provides us the possibility to use different kind of fuels, also to have machines, engines which can run on low emission fuels, and that's what we did on all the ships we are having, and all ships are equipped with shore power. So whenever we are calling a port where there's a shore power infrastructure, we of course obtain shore power. Maybe interesting to know that mainly in Northern Europe you can find more ports where this is possible, and we recently took shore power in Stockholm and in Kristiansand and in all these ports. And we do what we can do, and here on this ship, on the Intuition class, we have chosen dual fuel engines, giving us the possibility to be flexible, either going on MGO or also bunkering LNG and bio-LNG. And Mein Schiff Relax successfully bunkered 2 times bio-LNG in Barcelona this summer. So all these measures and also operational measures together bring us closer to carbon neutral cruising.
The tour came to an end and it was time to disembark. Stepping off, I didn't say goodbye to Mein Schiff Flow. I secretly whispered, "See you soon." All the best wishes to the construction team and everyone working on having her ready and shiny in time for her first maiden voyage, summer of 2026. I hope that you have already subscribed to my channel. But if not, now is a good time, so you don't miss the next video about this ship. And if you like this video, I'd really appreciate if you give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!
Yeah.